Hey dudes, I'm Hyla, and today on Hyla Cooking, look, I'm in a brand new kitchen. So long, orange countertops. Hello, brand new house with white cabinets and lots of natural light, and looks like rich people live here. So I'm gonna make some Greek pasta salad today. This is a great thing for all your summertime potlucks. Father's Day is coming up, might be a nice thing to take out for that. And then after we make the recipe, I'm gonna give you a tour of our new house and tell you a little bit about this watermelon that I ate. For the pasta salad is we need to cook some pasta. Now, one thing I've been meaning to talk to y'all about, I've got about a quart of water, almost to a boil here. You really don't need to use like 6 quarts of water when you're making pasta. I wrote a big thing about water conservation on my website if you want to go read some tips about how to save water because it's our most precious natural resource. I said that sarcastically, but I mean it. So anyway, you need about a quart of water to cook 2 cups of pasta or half a pound, which is what we're gonna do now. The reason that people tell you to use a whole shit ton of water like that is so that the pasta doesn't stick together. But as long as you're kind of standing here for the first minute or so while the pasta goes in and you can kind of stir it around a little bit, then it's not gonna stick together. So I'm gonna add some salt to my water. So you basically just wanna stir it until it comes back to a boil, which will take 30 seconds to a minute. So you can put the lid back on for maybe 10 or 15 seconds to help it come back to a boil faster, but don't walk off because it will boil over if you do that. So once it's boiling, I'm gonna set the timer. My pasta package said 9 to 11 minutes. I'm gonna split the difference, which is 10, and then subtract 2. So I'm gonna set it for 8 minutes. I did it. Okay, so I've got my green beans. While that's boiling, I'm just gonna go ahead and you wanna snap the little stem ends off of these. And I don't bother like snapping off the little string ends because I think they're kind of cute. So once you've got all your green beans snapped, just chop them all into about 1-inch lengths. I'm gonna set them in this little bowl, get them the hell out of my way. Once our timer goes off, which is just in about 2 minutes, I'm gonna add the green beans and then let the pasta and the green beans boil together for the last 2 minutes. That's gonna sort of blanch the green beans and let the pasta finish cooking. Then you just want to drain the pasta and the green beans and give them a quick rinse with some cold water. You're not really trying to cool them off so much as you are just trying to rinse off some excess starch so they don't stick together. We're going to just leave those draining in the sink while I get this other stuff kind of prepped up. So I've got some fresh parsley. I'm not going to be too anal about like not leaving any stems behind. No stem left behind. Just sort of pull off the big leaves. And we're going to give it a rough chop, so just sort of wad it up into a little ball and don't cut your fingers. And then I've got some Kalamata olives, and I've already chopped up some sweet peppers and some tomatoes here, as you can see. You can buy pre-sliced Kalamata olives, but I find that they get a little bit mushy, so I like to buy the ones that are just pitted and whole. And then I'm just gonna cut them in half. Yeah, let's just cut them in half. That's easier for everyone. So then I'm gonna work on the dressing. So that's gonna require a clove of garlic. Just get it minced up. Then in a bowl here, I'm gonna put this garlic. Let's see if I can do this. This is stupid. Ta-da! So I've got my garlic in a large bowl. I'm gonna add olive oil, about 2 tablespoons of that. And then I'm gonna add some white wine vinegar. You can use red wine vinegar, you can use cider vinegar. So I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of this. And a traditional vinaigrette is 3 parts oil to 1 part acid, like vinegar or lemon juice. I like mine a little bit more forceful. I like my vinaigrette to really take control. So I'm gonna do 1-to-1 ratio, but feel free to adjust it a little bit according to your taste. Get that kind of mixed up. Then some black pepper, of course, some salt, and the real kicker here, some oregano. And that's what makes it Greek. I'm gonna add a whole teaspoon. Get that mixed up. Now let me go grab the pasta. Just dump that on in. I'm gonna use a wooden spoon so I don't hurt your delicate ears. Sweet viewers. So I'm gonna toss this all around. And then we can add our other vegetables and, you know, whatever else you want to add to this. Cucumbers might be good too. Red onion, whatever. Have a pasta party. So this is why too, when you're making pasta for pasta salad, you want to undercook it just a tiny, tiny bit. Take it off the heat just moments before it would be tender enough to serve it hot. Because then once you cool it off and mix it with your vinaigrette, it's going to absorb some of that vinaigrette, and it makes it way delicious if it has some room to absorb some of that, but also it would be really soggy if you cooked it completely before you did that. So then once everything's mixed up together, it's cooled off, we're gonna add the last ingredient, which you could totally omit if you are vegan, or you could use some Parmesan cheese instead too, and that's some crumbled feta cheese. Just a little bit, a couple tablespoons. There we have it, we're done. So you could serve this right now at room temperature, or you could refrigerate it. It lasts in the fridge for a couple of days. Let me get a fork, cause I'm gonna eat it. All right, so if you like this recipe, I also did a potato salad last year or so that's also really great. I did a coleslaw, like a vinaigrette coleslaw that's also good because it doesn't have mayonnaise, so if it's sitting out in the sun for a while, it's not gonna get all like poisonous on you. Kill your children. Damn it, that is good. That's good as hell, and I hope you try it. Okay, there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Printable recipes are always at HiLoCooking.com. But hey, guess what? Remember what I told you? House tour time. I'm gonna take this pasta, show you around the house. Let's go. Here's your kitchen. Pretty much saw that already. Okay, so then after the kitchen, there is this sort of nook. We've got our bar, some booze in it, some random shit that we haven't figured out what to do with, and then all of my cookbook collection. You wanna see my favorite cookbook? It's this one. It's the one I wrote. Okay, then here's the living room. Durr. More books, some other artwork we don't know what to do with. And then look, world's largest dog bed. The dogs really enjoy this couch. Chris and I usually end up just sitting on the floor because they are such space hogs. Just kidding, we all cuddle together, it's really cute. Okay, and here, so we went from about 1,700 square feet to about 1,200 square feet, which is a way more manageable number, I think. Bathroom. Like, so we're selling our old place and we're just renting this place. This is the baby room. Guess what, guys? I lied. I did not eat a watermelon. I'm having a baby because I had sex. Okay, so having sex makes you have a baby. So kids, listen up. So we're having a boy. Fortunately, the room was already painted this nice turquoise color and had these window treatments that totally matched our Pee Wee Herman poster. So, oh, and also the landlady left the crib for us. So we were like, dude, free crib, we have to get this place. And, ooh, prenatal yoga bolsters. We're gonna be doing some prenatal yoga with Adrian soon, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, this is where the magic happens. This is where the baby got made. Not in this room, but on this bed. This is also where Daisy can often be found. And this is why, so it's got wooden floors, and we had to get a rug over here so that Daisy could get some traction so that she could jump up on the bed in the mornings and wake us up. She was just slipping and sliding. It was so sad and cute. Okay, so let's go look at the backyard and see if we can see the dogs doing something cute. Look how big my butt's getting. Guys. Boom, 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 boom. It's like a Godzilla butt. Oh, that rug is slippery, be careful. Oh yeah, so it's got a big old deck. Hey guys. And it came with a swing set. Guys, go be cute for the camera. Go run around and play. So yeah, basically, there's our new house. We moved because we're having a baby and wanted a nicer neighborhood that we could like walk around in, so this is really good. We're still in Austin, but it's way more central, and there's like parks and little shops and stuff that we can walk to, so we don't need to like load up the car every time we want to take the baby somewhere. And it came with a swing set and a crib, so how could we say no? Okay, so that's it. New house, new kitchen, baby stuff. If you want to follow along on my maternal journey, my journey, you can go subscribe to HiLo Talking. I'll post some updates over there and stuff. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Hope you try the pasta salad. I know the dogs like it.